Hi, I'm Nick Goddard from Pulse Australia, which is the peak industry body in Australia for the whole value chain within the pulse industry. There's no doubt that the Australian pulse industry really does punch well above its weight when you look at some of the statistics. We are the world's largest exporter of lupins, believe it or not. We're invariably one of the largest exporters of chickpeas around the world. And when it comes to fava beans, we're the major supplier into the Middle East. In fact, in 2016, Australia produced just under 5 million tonnes of pulses. That made pulses the second most valuable crop in Australia that year after wheat, well ahead of both barley and canola. So the significance of pulses really can't be underplayed for Australia. Obviously, exports play a major role for Australian pulses, and that provides the opportunity for Australian grain farmers to include pulses in their rotation and benefit from that. When it comes to exports, our major markets are the subcontinent, obviously, so that's India, Bangladesh and Pakistan, but markets like South Korea are also very significant for us, as well as the specific market of Egypt and surrounding Middle East countries for fava beans. Then we look at the new opportunities that are emerging, and increasingly we're seeing demand for fava beans into the aquaculture market in Southeast Asia, providing great opportunity, and also peas into China for the fractionation industry, where they fractionate the pea into its various component parts of protein, fibre and carbohydrate. So, and from that, one of the key products they make from that are the vermicelli noodles that are sort of so well known as part of the Chinese cuisine. They're also part of the Australian cropping system, and they provide immense value to Australian growers, both qualitatively in terms of soil conditions, nitrogen fixing, disease break, but also in terms of quantitatively in terms of the returns that they provide. It is a multi-billion-dollar industry in this country, and the prospects are looking very bright. So I guess the question is, coming up on this February 10, why don't you make half your protein plant protein, and just keep remembering that pulses, they're good for people, they're good for the planet, and they're darn good for Australia.